I'm ready to start. I just finished doing the row of double crochet through the front post, and I'm ready to start the next row, which is going to be double crochet through the back post every stitch. And I learned by making a mistake that I did the very first stitch wrong. So I'm going to show you how to do the first stitch because I lost a stitch. Let me turn the light on. I lost a stitch. And I finished the entire left front band, every bit of it. I had the whole thing done. So I just unraveled a whole bunch. So there's the two skeins I unraveled. That's the way it is, though. Sometimes, you know, you just make mistakes and you learn from them. The reason I made a mistake, well, I made two mistakes actually. Three. I did the first stitch wrong. I did the last stitch on the row wrong. And I used the wrong size hook because I have several other projects in the other room. And I picked up the wrong size hook, and I did the entire band all the way out to 5 inches with the wrong size hook. So, and it's a good thing that I noticed that because I had made a mistake all the way back to this row. So I just unraveled the whole thing back to after finishing the front post, double crochet through the front post row. And now I'm ready to start the double crochet through the back post with a size J hook instead of an H. In fact, I have 3 J hooks sitting here. So in case I do pick up another one, it'll be the right size. Anyway, I'm thinking, I usually use this crochet light hook, but I'm thinking about maybe trying my ergonomic thing, Provo Craft. I tried it once before and it hurt my hand, so it kind of defeats the purpose of having an ergonomic hook, I think. But I'm going to try with this handle. The first time I tried this handle, I didn't like it because it started cramping my hand. So I'm going to try it with this yarn. I've learned through trial and error that certain yarns need certain hooks or needles. So I'm going to try this big ergonomic handle on this and see how it feels. So I just finished the last double crochet through the front post on this row, and I'm ready to move on. So does that look right? Yeah, that's right. So I need to turn this way, and here is where I need to pay attention and make sure I'm doing this right. 1, 2, I think that's what we're doing. Yes, chain 2. Then I need to double crochet through the back post in each stitch to the end of the row. So this first stitch I thought I should skip because I remembered that it had said that the 2 chains don't count as a stitch. But this one does count as a stitch because if you count all the way across the row, there's the right number of these posts. So I need to work a double crochet through the back post on this one, which is kind of difficult to do because when you do a double crochet through the back post, you have to go back around through the back that way. And for this first one, you can't come in from the back. So what I've learned is that you have to just go in to the left of that first post. Just pretend like you're coming from the back and you're coming around it, like that. I hope that makes sense. So to do your very first double crochet through the back post, you wrap it and you pretend like you're coming around and you come there. And you grab the yarn and you do 1, 2. So there's the first one. Seems weird, but it's right. At least it's going to work right for the count. No, wrong. I was doing a front post. I need to do a back post. So now we wrap it and we come around through the back. And we're going to do that double crochet through the back post. Oh, dropped it. See, I'm trying this hook. And it doesn't feel too comfortable yet. Pull that and pull that. There. So now your first double crochet through the back post is going to look kind of weird. That's one thing I have noticed. But there's no other way to do it through the back post that I can think of. Let me see here if I can figure out a different way. I've done my 2 chains. I'm ready to do my double crochet through the back post. And I wrap it. Now, maybe it'll come that way. That's not right though. But let's see how it looks like that. Now let's do the next one the right way. I don't want to pull it through my loop. Let's see how those look beside each other. It's still going to have that thing coming up over the front, so I guess it doesn't matter how you do that double crochet through the back post at the first one. The first one's the hardest for me, and I'm not really sure if I'm doing it right. So let's try it the other way again. Wrap it, pretend like I'm coming in from the back and come around. Wrap it and come around through the back, come around the front. So you've seen it 2 different ways, so it's just 1 stitch on the edge. I don't think the world's going to end if we don't do that first stitch absolutely perfect. But at least our count is going to be correct now, because we need to have an even number all the way through that band. So that's how I'm going to do the first stitch for the double crochet through the back post. I'm going to do it like I'm sneaking around the back and going in between the first 2 stitches. So I don't really like this hook. Let me try the other handle that came with this Provo Craft set. Let's see how it feels. I think my hands have just got, you know, the thing I don't like about these Provo Craft things is that I have to twist this thing in. That kills my wrist. It really defeats the purpose of having an ergonomic handle. So I like things that are easy, and this is not. So anyway, that's just me. So you've actually heard me complain. You don't ever hear that, do you? I'm usually a pretty positive person. But when I have pain in my hand, it makes me miserable, and I don't want to crochet or knit if my hand is hurting. Now this handle does feel better, but I don't like the way I have to put it together. I wish that they had a set of ergonomic hooks for crocheters that would just clip on instead of having to be twisted. So that's my 2 cents for what it's worth. So I'm going to work a few stitches with this handle and see how it feels. It feels pretty good. It's still kind of awkward in my hands. And that hook itself, I don't know, there's just something about it. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe I'm just addicted to my crochet light hooks. Alright, so now I'm going to put that hook aside. I tried it. I have always believed that you should try different hooks until you find the one that feels right for the yarn and it feels right in your hand. Now I'm just going to use an old-fashioned boy hook that was in my was in a set that a friend of mine gave me. It belonged to his mother. Hey, this hook feels pretty good. I'm surprised. I didn't think it would. The handle hurts my hand though, because there's nothing to grip. So if I buy one of those ergonomic grips and hook it on this, it might do good. But the yarn is really flowing nicely with the tip of this one. But it did grab a hold of that. Haven't had that happen yet. There. The yarn does flow nice with that hook. I wish that I could have this hook with a clip-on handle. Then I'd be a happy crocheter. That does feel nice. But my wrist is hurting already. Probably from trying all these different hooks. I'm going to go back to my Crochet Light and see how it is. I really like this little black rubber grip. It seems like I get a better hold on the hook because of that. It keeps it from slipping in my hand. Yeah. This is the one I need to use. So anyway, I'm just going to keep going with my little normal Crochet Light hook. I love these things. Make sure I didn't just skip a stitch. I don't think I did. Nope, I did not. Good. So, these are good hooks. They're lightweight, they're not heavy. Because when I hold this hook, it feels so heavy in my hand. I do love that hook part of it though. And I like the hook part of this because it kind of grips my yarn. It's kind of sticky. I don't like the hook part of this one at all. It's too sharp on the edges, I think, is the problem. No, just something about it. This one is just a lot smoother. And I don't like having to screw on those handles on that one. I guess that's what makes me not like it. But I also don't like the actual hook part. But the Crochet Light just seems good all around. But, you know, it might be different with a different kind of yarn. If I tried it with cotton yarn, I might like one of those other hooks better. So, time will tell. Anyway, I'm going to keep going with my Crochet Light hook. And, I'll see you in the next video when we have finished every bit of our left front band. So anyway, see ya later in the forum. Hope that you're enjoying making your project like I am enjoying it. See you later.